that was a little different. A whole set of dead batteries already. Ridiculous. And welcome in, everybody. Just going to let the live run a little bit, and if you guys have any questions or anything, just feel free to ask. Just kind of doing my own thing and letting them play with whatever they feel like, I suppose. Let me do get a flashlight set up for everybody. It's hot in here. It takes the amount of energy that's being manipulated around the device. Um, so anytime spirit interaction occurs, it will show up. They're able to manipulate like the voltage in devices and equipment. So that's what that does. Oh, there's always things around. I am a psychic medium. They're naturally drawn to me. They're always around. Family members are around. Um, Ended up finding out that my mother passed away a few days ago. She's been around. She's here, and she will be speaking with you guys. You should be able to hear her as well. I've been getting EVPs from her and everything like that. So just kind of enjoy it. I'm just kind of letting it run at the moment. So, yeah. And thank you. I appreciate that. But yes, this is all communication and interaction between spirit that is here. I've done this before with everything off in the house, all the electric and everything. So this is not picking up any type of electrical interference, but you do have to literally be by the device to set it off. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So like if I reach further, it'll stay on and it'll go all different colors. And it is actually pretty cool over here in this spot right now. So there's definitely energy manipulation going on. You got a break from the kids? Yes, they are able to manipulate the torches, also known as flashlights. They are able to do that. They can communicate, play with them. Uh, a lot of times I find out that they end up just draining the battery out of them because they need the extra energy to communicate or do what else they want to do. So I did end up cleansing the room earlier, Palo Santo and all that, and there's still quite a bit of energy around. Um, but it's good energy. It's not going to be any type of negativity or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. Um, I've been kind of rearranging the room and making it feel a little bit more uncluttered. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but there was like a squeal sound, and I've been hearing that the last few days, especially today. You're drained, yeah. It's quite a bit of energy over there. But like I said, I've been more focused on my mother and things like that than doing any type of reading or anything like that for people. So, oh, look at that. That's awesome. And I know you're around. Yeah, it's very calming. It seems very calm in the room, even though there's energy in here. Like, I definitely can feel it, but it's very calming. It's very peaceful. I'm being told that it's definitely an energy from up above. So, look at that. And that's what I want. I want a calming, relaxing environment in the room. A place for people, when they're down or stressed out or, just anything like that. Come in here, talk, relax. You don't have to say anything, but if you do, I mean, that's great. I'll be here to communicate and talk with you guys as well. Um, this is who I am. This is what I do. Great place to relieve anxiety, stress, everything. Help change your emotional state, from all the damage that everybody's taken within their whole lives. And definitely helps get rid of that. This is more like a healing channel. I do spirit, I do spirit communication, whatever, but it is also for healing. Um, I've always been there to try to help people, and this is another way for me to help somebody or somebody that needs the help. So just keep that in mind as well. Yeah, it's hot out there, that's for sure. But anyways, I'm gonna let this run a little bit. Uh, Feel free to stay and watch. They're around even when I'm gone. I've actually had the spirit balls actually move on their own, being rocked back and forth, and I've had people state that they saw it. I've heard people say that they saw faces in my life, lights, all kinds of stuff. So you never know what you're going to see here, and you never know what you're going to feel here as well. But yeah, I've had the spirit balls roll off the desk. I mean, with nobody even in here, things being placed in different areas. Yeah, it's all possible, and it will happen. Most definitely. Yeah, I'll continue doing what I normally do, and like I said, feel free to stay and watch. I'll go ahead and light this up. make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I will be doing readings later on. Maybe not tonight, but once things get back on track the way that they need to be, and I have more of a clear mindset, I will be doing readings, so make sure that you do like and subscribe. Um, that's about it. And I keep hearing this squeaking sound, like a doorknob being turned. I don't know if you guys hear that or not, but I just heard it a few seconds ago. Move this a little bit so it doesn't get melted. All right, I've turned off all the fans and everything. Can you move that flame? Can you make it go flicker or something? And make it jump? Remember, energy is always around us. It doesn't have to be at night. It doesn't have to be just during the day. It can be at any time. And I'm going to do this just to show you that it's not centralized. Now, can energy be manipulated at the same time? Yes, it can. And hopefully that they will be able to show you that it can be manipulated. There you go. Exactly. Just what I was talking about. They were both flashing at the same time. Energy can be in one spot or it can be in a spot at the same time as a wide range. But they are able to focus where they want to hit and what they want to touch. And that's validation right there. Are you that noise that I'm hearing, that screeching sound? Yes, in the house. I've been hearing it. Is that a doorknob you've been twisting? Hmm. Well, thank you for coming in and talking. And mom, I've been doing this for quite a while. I'm not going to lie, and I know you're here. I know you're listening. You're asking questions, and that's why I'm responding to you. Um, I've been doing this for a long time. And I'm glad that you're here taking the time to learn. You're like the quiet one. Yes, I seen spirits in the house as a kid. Um, that's mom coming through asking about that. She said, "So you have been seeing?" She was like, "I thought you've been making up lies or something," and I'm like, "No, mom. I've seen things that I mean, I've literally seen pencils that were flying around in the house, and like I had nobody to really tell because I didn't want to be exiled off as being crazy or you know what I mean." You just thought I was full of it. But now you believe, don't you? 100%. You didn't know I was seeing things. I kept trying to tell you. Remember, I even told you, I said, Mom, I knew when Grandma passed away. You remember when I came down to the kitchen and I told you, I said, I had a very vivid dream and I told you that Grandma passed away. About 15 minutes after I got downstairs and I was talking to you, you got that call that said Grandma had passed away. You remember that? I know you do. Yeah, she was in the hospital. Funny thing is you never said anything about her being in the hospital. You remember that? But I said, hey, Grandma passed away. She's in the hospital. And when I told you I came into your room and talked to you that night, I said, Mom. And then you look at me the next day after I went into your room and talked to you. You said, I never went into your room. You remember that when you said I'd never even went into your room and talked to you? But I did. I wasn't making any of that up. She just said, so I should have believed you. Yep. You probably thought I was some kind of mental nutcase son, huh? I don't mean that in a negative way now. Yeah, you do. Or you did. Um, but yeah, I'm being told that, that you're saying that you're sorry about not believing the stuff that I was seeing and hearing and knowing about Grandpa's house. I know you know what a cell phone is. You had one while you were here. If you would like to talk or say something, please just talk into the phone. We'll be able to hear you. I was picking up on your pain, wasn't I? I'm glad you said something about that medicine because I started putting things together. See, I did not know that you ended up falling, but I kept hearing you say pain medicine, pain medicine. So you were taking pain medicine because you ended up falling before you ended up passing away. My question to you was, did you unwillingly go up them stairs? Did nobody offer to go up there and help you get what you needed to get upstairs? Is that why you ended up falling? I know you didn't ever climb stairs because you were afraid of falling, so it makes no sense to me why you were trying to climb stairs if you just didn't feel like you didn't have the help, so you had to do it yourself. Are you aware of what I'm talking about? Not trying to make you angry, but I needed to know the truth. Did you go up there because nobody was helping you? I feel like that this whole thing could have been prevented. I still feel like you're that it wasn't your time to go. Is right. Well, I'm going to get off of here. Go get your energy. We will talk later on. Okay? And you're always welcome, Mom, to be around, to communicate, to talk, and you already know that. I expressed that so much already. So, I'll talk to you later.